Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Adit.
And I'm Luke.
And we're the founders of Sensit. Our mission is to provide a calming place for children with autism. As a child, I never understood why my brother didn't play with me. I never understood why he was so easily irritated. And I never understood why he was different from everyone else. But then I found out my brother Andrew has autism. Growing up with an autistic brother isn't easy. We couldn't go out in public, my mom always had to be by his side, and I couldn't play with my brother. But one of the things that we struggled with the most was Andrew's meltdowns. Andrew would have meltdowns for a variety of different reasons, but since he had trouble articulating his pains, we didn't know what was wrong or how we could help him. His therapist prescribed a list of different remedies that we could use to help him help diffuse a meltdown, but we didn't have the resources they had. We didn't have the swings, the materials, the toys that they had to provide him with that proper sensory input. Watching my brother have a meltdown was tough, but not being able to do anything about it was even worse.
But the thing is, Paul isn't alone. In just the past 2 decades, the rates of autism in American youth has gone up by nearly 600%. To put it into perspective, in 1975, the number of children with autism was around 1 in 5,000. Today, that number is 1 in 68. More and more families are having to cope with the struggles of overstimulation. That is why we created Sensit, the first in-home multi-sensory chair designed for children with autism. Prior to Sensit, parents of children with autism had 2 options. They could either buy one of these chairs, which cost more than $2,500 and are targeted towards occupational therapists and not homes, or they could buy a cheaper alternative, which fails to address the child's sensory needs.
So what makes us different? We talked to numerous parents, therapists, and nationally renowned occupational therapists to find out what actually works. Rather than adding unnecessary features that don't really have any effect, we designed the Sensit chair around the 3 core things that truly help de-escalate children after an overstimulation event. Together with vibroacoustics, lateral motion, and responsive pressure, the Sensit chair provides a soothing and therapeutic experience for the child that helps minimize the longevity and intensity of the autistic meltdown as much as possible. When the child sits down in the chair, the light growth stretching material folds over them and forms a calming cocoon to calm their senses. And the pads provide both vibration and acoustics that calm their mind. But despite this immense value, we know that some parents will have some inherent distrust with some autism products. So therefore, we're going to sell directly to occupational therapists to gain trust. Then when the child goes to the therapist, they can try the chair and the parents will buy it online for the child.
Because of this, our current beachhead market is occupational therapy clinics. Honing in on the clinics that have a strong focus on autism, that also have 5 or more therapists working in their clinics, we arrive at a beachhead market of $20 million. Looking into the future, as we start selling our chair online to consumers, our target market will increase to include parents with autistic kids from the ages 3 to 8, giving us a secondary market of $70 million. All in all, our total addressable market is, it's $90 million. As we will be continuing work on this project after launch, we set up a few benchmarks for ourselves to ensure our progress. By this July, we aim to have initial designs done of this product so that we can bring it to manufacturers. Soon after, in August, we hope to raise $20,000 on Kickstarter to fund our initial costs. In the long term, we've also set numerous other benchmarks for our sales and expansion throughout the coming years. We use these benchmarks when predicting our future revenue and profits. We expect our sales to begin slowly but increase as we expand our occupational therapy network.
So, to summarize, we've discussed what we're doing, and we've also discussed how and why we're doing it. But that leaves one very important question. Why us? You see, even though everyone on our team possesses a very unique skill set, there's one thing we all have in common. We all have an intense desire to create a practical solution for this very important problem. Even though 3 of us did not start with a personal connection to autism, visiting clinics, talking to parents, and actually meeting children with autism opened our eyes to this very real need. From little things like sending out hundreds of emails, to actually going on 3-hour-long road trips just to get a better understanding of the problem, everyone on our team is determined to make the Sensit chair a reality.
In creating the Sensit chair, we want to include occupational therapists in every step of the process. So in just our few weeks here at Launch, we have talked with numerous therapists, clinics, and other experts that have all pledged their support for the Sensit chair.
The truth is, the Sensit chair doesn't cure autism. It doesn't erase the problem entirely. But what it does do is it improves one aspect of children with autism's lives. The Sensit chair provides a place of comfort in a world that has yet to adapt to their needs. Together, we can improve the lives of millions of children with autism, one chair at a time. Thank you.